sir.
Yes. Transformation of sentence. Today we are taking the topic of transformation of sentence, and as we when we begin our classes, we I have told you what sentence is. So what sentence is? Sentence is a group of words. Group of words. Sentence begins with a capital letter. Sentence has a period mark at the end of it. Okay. Sentence in English has a proper structure. Structure of sentence is subject, then verb, then object or complement, whatever applies. Complement. Then I told you there are 5 kinds of sentences. Assertive, interrogative, exclamatory,
Imperative, exclamative,
imperative,
imperative,
and optative. Apart from this major categorization of sentence, we also typify sentences, as per their nature. There are 3 types of sentences. Are we good so far? Simple
yes sir.
sentence, compound sentence,
Complex
and
sentence,
complex sentences. Okay. Simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentences. Simple sentence are the sentences in which we have only one subject, verb, conjugation with complete meaning. Yes, I go to school. She works hard. They enjoyed the party. These are simple sentences. Only one subject verb structure is there, and the sentence is complete. Sentence is producing complete meaning.
Yes, sir.
Second, yes. Second one is compound sentences. Compound sentences introduces the concept of coordinating conjunctions,
subordinate,
or we can say when two independent clauses are joined together, are joined with coordinating conjunctions. Mostly they are called fanboys.
yes,
Conjunctions. We have compound sentences. Compound sentences. Okay, so your conjunctions are for, and, nor, fan, but, or, yet, and so. These are the conjunctions. 7 conjunctions are there. Fanboys. 7 conjunctions are there. So whenever you see these conjunctions in a sentence, your sentence is compound sentence. Whenever you see these conjunctions in a sentence, your sentence is compound sentence. Means you will have two subject verb conjugation, and both the subject verb conjugations are independent of each other,
Okay, sir.
and both can produce independent meaning. No clause is dependent on any other.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let's take
Yes,
some
sir.
examples. The moon was bright. The moon was bright, and we fell heavily. We fell heavily. The moon was bright, and the rain fell heavily. And the rain fell heavily. And we all got very wet. You see, there are twice this sentence. These three sentences are connected by and twice, and all three sentences are independent. The moon was bright, good, and the rain fell heavily, good, and we all got very wet, good, and all the three sentences are connected by and. Next example that we see, the example that we see is, we try to solve this one. She came to see me. She came to see me. She came and saw me. She came and saw me.
2 and 2,
She came and saw me. In spite of his hard work, the boy didn't succeed. The boy didn't succeed. The boy didn't succeed. The boy worked hard, but he didn't succeed. Yes? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Now take the another example.
कंजन
The
कहने का
teacher.
मतलब कंजंक्शन से बीच में आ रही है ना.
Yes, yes, conjunction will be there. The type of conjunction is coordinating
Yes, sir.
conjunction, fanboys. Whenever you see these
Yes, sir.
type of
Yes, sir.
conjunctions, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. These seven conjunctions, which are known by the name of fanboys, they are used in compound sentences. They are called coordinating conjunctions.
Yes, sir.
Good. So let's take some more examples.
Yes, sir.
Okay, to have more clarity. The teacher punished the boy for disobedience. The teacher punished the boy for disobedience. The boy was disobedient and so the teacher punished him. And so the teacher punished him. Compound. Next example, let's take next example. Completing their work. Completing their work. Completing their work for the day. The carpenters went home. The carpenters completed their work and went home. And they went home. I hope you are getting these compound sentences. I hope so.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any doubt? You let me know.
Sure, sir.
Yes, this is simple exercise of putting a conjunction there, and if you are putting coordinating conjunction, you are both the sentences are independent, and when you put a conjunction which is subordinating conjunction, it means that one of your clause is important and independent, and the other one is dependent on it. Okay, so let's take some let's get the concept of complex sentence. The third sentence is complex sentence. Complex sentences. When two subject verb conjugations are connected with subordinating conjunctions. Conjunctions. Exemplificatia. When, where, as, because, unless, still, hardly, when, hardly, when, no sooner did, than, then, no sooner did than, if, whether, etc. And etc. means there is a huge list of subordinating conjunctions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when your sentences are connected by these words, these connectors, conjunctions, these conjunctions are known. These conjunctions are known. These conjunctions are known as subordinating subordinating conjunctions, which means one of the clauses of your sentence is independent and the other one and the other one is dependent on it on it. Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. So let's take some examples. He confessed his crime. This one is simple. You have to convert it into complex sentence. He confessed that he committed the crime. Or you can say he confessed that he was guilty. He bought his uncle. He bought his uncle's. He bought his uncle. He bought his uncle's library. Uncle's library.
सर समझ में नहीं आया सर, he committed the crime.
He committed his crime is a simple sentence. This one is simple sentence. You have converted it. You have changed it into complex one. This one is simple. Then you have to think creatively little bit. You have to think creatively and you have to think in the complex sentence mode. What he crime, what he committed, what he confessed. He confessed that he committed the crime. He
Yes,
confessed his
sir.
crime. He confessed that he accepted that he has committed the crime.
Yes, sir.
You know? So you can make simple to complex and complex to simple. Vice versa, reverse. You can just reverse the downward sentence into first one. If I tell you to convert a complex sentence into simple, then you can change the part of speech. That he committed a
Yes, sir.
crime will become his crime.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you can you can transform a complex sentence into simple sentence by replacing the clause with a noun, and you can transform complex sentence, a simple sentence into complex sentence by replacing a noun with a sentence.
Yes, sir.
Good. You need to be very much, very much
Yes, sir. Yes.
thoughtful, very much thoughtful about it. And now he bought his uncle's library. He bought the library. He bought the library which, now we have applied which here, which
अंकल की थी सर.
belonged to his uncle.
Please, uncle. Yes, sir.
Yes,
अंकल ने खरीदी थी. Yes, sir.
it means you are not thinking
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
creatively. It means you are not thinking creatively if you are just saying uncle ki thi sir. I have been teaching you since you can say 1 month or for a year, for 2-3 months, but still I don't get some kind of professional answers. Which belonged to his uncle. He worked hard. Worked hard. He worked hard to pass the examination. This one is easy. You can easily convert it into complex. Try this one. Caps lock. Keep your caps lock on. Fine. He worked hard. No, and will not be here, Saurav. And will not be here. And is coordinate conjunction, and we are doing subordinating. You read the sentence above. He worked hard to pass the examination. Here in the sentence, we have a purpose. So how you connect purpose? You connect purpose by so that. He worked hard so that, or that, so that he can, so that he can, so that he could so that yes, he could pass the exam. Okay, this one is right. Or if you can just simply use said that.
Okay, sir. Okay, got it. I just.
You have to apply a conjunction, and you have to change the part of speech. If you have an infinitive, then you have to apply sentence there. You have to replace a phrase with a clause.
I was confused between coordinating and subcoordinating. That's why I used.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, coordinating conjunctions are known as fanboys. 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 So you need to be very much careful about what is being asked to you. Whether you are asked to change simple into complex or simple into compound, or complex into simple or complex into compound, compound into simple.
Got it, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Nishant, Nitesh, you got it or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. आ रहा है सर.
आ रहा है ना? This is very simple. This topic is very simple. we need to be very much careful of the clauses, of the connections, conjunctions, as well as when to change noun into, when to use infinitive, when to use participle clause, when to use gerund, or when to use, when to convert the phrase into sentence and sentence into phrase. So here we have
Yes, sir.
come to know about three different types of sentences. You know, first one is simple sentence, which only has one subject verb structure and complete meaning. Second, compound, where two independent sentences are connected by coordinating conjunctions. And third one is complex sentence, where one clause is independent and other one is dependent on it, and they are connected with a subordinating clause, conjunction, subordinate conjunction.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, so let me stop the recording here. The topic is complete and I will upload it. Okay, thank you very much for being there.